All right, we are up and on them live from Ames, Iowa. Dan Kinney on the call. I'll be following the puck to my right. Andrew Wade. He will be giving you every answer you've ever wanted and then more of that, correct? Andrew, a couple good ones here tonight.
Yeah, good one here tonight to start us off here, Varsity. We played Ames twice this year. Uh, Beat them 4-1 in the first game of the year. In the Ames goaltender played really well in
Sure
that
did.
game, even though it was 4-1. Then we got them down in Des Moines, and it was a kind of a tale of two games there where we got to the goaltender real early, got him frustrated, and ended up winning that game 8-1. This game, it's not one of those you look over on paper. It should be a high-scoring game for the Oak Leafs, but when you look at actual play, Ames can come up and sneak up on you. And it depends on the goaltending, and if he's on his game, it's tough to find him back in the net. So we just got to be on cue and doing the things that we know how to do.
Never downplay those rivalry games. Rivalry game tonight, then we're on the road to Waterloo tomorrow. Thanks for joining us on Friday night. Let's get the starting lineup, start following this puck. Des Moines Oak Leafs hockey is live in just a few seconds. All right, strap them on, buckle them up. Des Moines Oak Leafs in Ames, Iowa tonight. Friday night edition. Des Moines Oak Leafs first of two here tonight against Ames, and then we will travel to Waterloo tomorrow. But first things first, Coach, take care of the rivalry game and start thinking about tomorrow.
Yeah, we can't jump ahead and look at Waterloo, who's on the top of the league, and think about that game. We got to take care of what we're supposed to do tonight, and take care of business. These are two wins that on the schedule you put down as a win, 2 points. So they're big, and in a rivalry game, they're tough to come by. And we're on the road in their house, and so they're going to be ready to play. But we just got to make sure that we do what we're supposed to do: get the puck deep, get things on net, be creative in the offensive zone, but then take care of business in the defensive zone, get bodies in front, and kind of push you guys out. That's what I'm looking for out of this game.
Let's not kid ourselves. Wasn't that long ago in the middle of the second period we were biting our nails. We're off and running. Ames Cyclones control behind their own net. They're black breezers, white tops, gold numbers, the Leafs blue on blue. Gold numbers, one-timer, good shot immediately by Dunn after a good feed in the back. Played on by Stern off the back of his blade in the corner, and the Leafs go to work quickly in the offensive zone. Point blank will look early for Dunn. See if that goaltender, is that the same goaltender we had last time here, Coach?
No, he's the different goaltender this time coming in, so we need to kind of attack him early, get him kind of nervous in his boots.
Dorfield will keep it in with the help of Stern off the right side of his blade. Stern looks, slot, caught traffic in front, still digging. Puck still loose, just inside the circle, gathered, controlled. Turning attempt by Mays, unable to get there. Now in the corner they go. One-timer, skate, stick, Hobbs. The right-hander from Dowling. Had a pretty good look, unable to get the full blade on it. Now it's sent back, and Ames in duress will flip this one out of the zone. 16:01 mark here in the first period, just underway. Dorfield sails. Rockstar lost his footing, able to get the pass off, send it to Hobbs. He'll check it in, and we'll get a change. The 15:51 mark here in the first period of a scoreless game. Friday night edition in Ames. Here come the Cyclones, black breezers, white tops, gold, orange numbers. They'll dump it in around the net. That's Butler, the big fella from Valley. Check to the corner and able to clear the zone. Now Butler will try it again. Warwick will snag it. Steer it to Mink on the corner, and the right-hander from Hoover will play it to the red line to himself. He'll gather it. He'll dump it ahead. Now gathered control momentarily by Henders. The Leafs look to find their footing here. Just underway. The first period of scoreless game. Rivalry game in Ames. That's Mink. Stops. Tries to get it all the way through the slot. Caught traffic. Barton's the first one to wrestle it within the corner. To the left of the goaltender, now broken to the wing. Gets just past the blue line where Mink goes sailing. Now he's up on all fours trying to gather it. And the captain, Ferguson, will take it in for Ames along the wing. He's able to force it behind the net. Steered off on a nice back check by Hender. Freed up to where Warwick will pitch it to the zone. Given up momentarily, but now skated by Mink as he takes the blue. Now the red, now he's hauled down awkwardly from behind. Unable to advance it to where Butler will get it. He'll poke it into the corner. The Leafs will dump and change right now at the 14:41 mark in a scoreless game. Played into the corner. That's done. May joins the fray. Hobbs is there as well. Now Hobbs with the puck. Circles. Off the back of his blade, looks again. That's the captain from Dowling. Smothered and stopped into the corner. Dunn joins the scrum to the right of the goaltender from Ames. It's freed up along the wing. They're able to skate it to the blue. Tap it no further. Now May will circle, grab it again off his skates and his stick. Continue and press the issue along the left wing. Dunn behind the net. Looks. Surveys. One-timer. He had May set up. Just escaped his stick. Looked like it might have bounced over it or bounced under it. Nevertheless, Ames able to dodge a bullet there as the Leafs look like they had things dialed in. That's Hobbs now again in the corner. The right-hander from Dowling. The Oak Leafs captain. Ames controls. Wins the battle. They'll sail it. Stern off the back of his blade will chop it in momentarily. Not enough to keep it there. And Ames now will escape to the red line. Take it all the way to the blue. Ridden off the puck on a good back check by May. Now taken furthermore into the offensive zone. Ames makes one of their first early looks of the game. They haven't had many this far. Checked off the puck and a nice forecheck by Ames. The corner they go. That's Kelty. Kelty taking off his wheels. I think it looks like we got our first penalty of the game. Stop and play at the 13:20 mark. All Leafs early on. Ames with a late surge.
Absolutely, and I think Ames is coming out here trying to play the body a little bit and play that style of game, kind of slow down the Leafs, getting into the offensive zone, and they're going to take a lot of penalties they have so far. And their penalty kill is kind of on the bottom tier of the league, but we're also kind of struggling on our power play. But we've been coming alive on our power play, so let's see what our power play can do.
See if we can find. This is the Ankeny Auto Body power play. That's Warwick. He's one of the wingmen. Actually plays the point on the power play. He'll circle and look. Leave it to Hobbs. He'll move to the other point. Landon Cooker enters the fray, the sophomore from Urbandale. He'll play a wing. It's May and Dunn, the other two forwards. These are your 5 Ankeny Auto Body power play participants, if you will. In the corner, one-timer. Dunn shovels, and able to gather it. Now sailed into the corner. Ridden on into the corner. The Leafs look to continue to press at the 12:44 mark. 1:22 left in the one-man advantage for the Leafs. Scrum ensues behind the net, now broken. Stolen by the defenseman from Ames. Able to check it to the point. Now they are able to break the zone. Warwick will tuck that just inside the bench for Ames. Now set in an area all the way across, laterally, if you will, where Cooker drops for Dunn. Dunn hits the open man Hobbs. One-timer behind the net. Cooker off the back of his blade, just a little bit late in getting there. This will escape the zone, and Ames has won just enough of the battles. 52 seconds to go. Credit the Ames Cyclones for the penalty kill thus far, Coach.
Yeah, and they're doing a good job just kind of clogging up the middle and not giving anything away, but we're missed a couple opportunities where we can get to the back door. We're just hopping over our stick, or we're just late getting there.
This come all the way down. That's Jack Evans, the goaltender for Des Moines Oakleys, the junior from DCG. He sets Hobbs, assailant Hobbs, all the way into the zone now, into the corner he goes. Played by Cooker. He'll gather, send it behind the back of his blade. Now set up on the wing where Dunn looks to control, to Stern, to Dunn. That's Hender, the left-hander. Hender to Stern. One-timer, all the way through. Made it all the way through to the goaltender. Had to click it to the side. I think everyone was surprised that little fella sailed all the way through. 2-1 seconds in the Ankeny Auto power play. The first one of the night is history. Both teams at full strength. 11:14 to go. Stern looks to pinch. One-timer, awkward. Bounce, shoveled in by Mink. Good chance off the back of his blade on a juicy little rebound. Unable to gather it. Now he's double-teamed behind the net. It's sent along to the flank where Butler looks to keep it in. Able to do so with his body. Back of his blade, one-timer. Good quick shot by Barton. It's Mink in the corner. Turns and looks. That's the Hoover sophomore. Wrestles in the corner. 1-on-2. Now Barton joins the fray. That's the junior from Waukee. Barton and Mink in the corner. Freed up where Mink gets it. Still there. Scrum has lasted a good long time. Now Barton's free and easy as he looks in circles. Pirouettes. He'll try it again from the corner. Sent behind the net. Ames able to secure that one. Send it to the wing. And now they're able to take it furthermore and poke it outside the zone. Stern will enter it on dump and chase. And the Leafs will get a change here at the 10:25 mark here in a scoreless first period. Sent into the zone. Kelty the first to engage. Like a whistle and a stop and play. Looks like it hopped outside the line.
Yeah, a little bit offsides there, but we're getting opportunities. We're just late getting to either the rebound or late getting to the back door where we're getting things set up. And so we just got to get into those passing lanes to be able to find each other.
Kinney, Kelty, and Merrick on the front line. Butler and Warwick on defense. Those are your five Leafs in the ice as they move left to right. Blue on blue with gold. That's Kinney. Sent all the way through. Tackled. Front of the net. Shoveled in. Kelty looks to finish it. Unable to do so. Now I got a whistle and a stop and play. The goaltender was on the ground, and I believe the kilters of the goal, and they are. They'll have to steady those things. We'll get an offensive zone face-off. Happen to the right of the Ames goaltender if you're looking from right to left on your YouTube screen.
Yeah, it looks like the referees are saying that we kind of caused the goalpost to come off, and so it'll be an outside the zone face-off.
Sent in by Butler. Leafs will dump and change. 9:59 mark here. Scoreless first. Tackled on a good forecheck by Kelty. Butler, front of the net, unable to get there. That's Kinney. Kinney takes it around back of the net. Still there. Kinney looks, surveys. One-timer wanted Butler, who had pinched from his post. Now we got another whistle and a stop and play, and it looks like Levi Butler. What do we got, Coach?
Well, it looks like Merrick got in kind of
I
in
didn't see
front and had an interference. They're trying to establish himself in the front, not letting somebody go through from Ames. And so now we're going to go into our penalty kill.
Rise control penalty kill. It's Dunn, May, Warwick, and Hobbs. Those are your four rise control penalty killers. That'll start at the 9:36 mark here in the first period in a scoreless game. 2-minute variety. Ames slot. Evans just over his glove. Saw it the whole way and out poked. Slapped into the air by Dunn in the corner. Freed up now. That'll cover one line, maybe two. It's going to come right on net. But the goaltender for Ames will steer it aside. Offense plays again. A lot of people slipping and falling here. Makes you wonder if there's some ice conditions or something, doesn't it? Seen a few of those.
Might be just a little bit of the edges.
Yeah. Seen both teams do it. That's Hobbs. Sails it in. 1 minute 19 seconds left to kill on the Rise Pest Control penalty kill in a scoreless game here in Ames. 8:57 mark. First period, Ames is looking to break the zone. They'll do so. They'll take the blue. They'll ask for the red. They'll get it. Now they'll shovel it off a skate in the blue again. Wheel it all the way down around the net. Survey it. Play it to the point. Able to keep it in. Toss it into the corner. Survey it from that side. Poke check in the corner by Warwick. Unable to free it up. Crossing route. Hobbs able to intercept it. He'll play it behind the net to Warwick. That's the right-hander, the junior from Johnston. He'll send it all the way down the ice. Now he's got Dunn, the racy one, with a look. Dunn, one-timer. Good feed from Dunn to May. Dunn went and fetched that, much like a receiver would on a post pattern. Shoveled that thing back to May. Another good look for the Leafs, but still no dividends in a scoreless game. Sometimes you look for those advantages when you're down one player, don't you, Coach?
And when you have the number one penalty kill going versus a team that hasn't even scored a power play goal yet this year, you can take some of those chances, and once you get control, just one guy take off and see if you can just bounce it out into open ice and see if you can skate into it.
That's almost what they did. Dorfield breaks it up. Good poke check by Brooks. One-timer. Caromed off Evans' glove. Now dumped back in the corner, given up. Front of the net again. Momentarily is all. Hender will dig it out from the glass. This will escape the zone, be a foot race. Barton will be the first one to try to gather it. Puck's on its edges. Barton on a crazy good forecheck. Able to press the issue and able to get a turnover. Leafs still able to flip the ice. Now it's back at neutral zone here in the red line. Barton looks to gather. Tried to set his man free. Mink unable to get him. Kicked in by Dorfield. Off sides. Stop and play. 7-11 mark here in the first period. Scoreless.
The Ames goaltender has played really, really well, just making the saves and be able to direct the puck where he needs it to go into the corners. And the more that we keep Ames in this game and not get able to get on the scoreboard, the more Ames gets that confidence and is not the way we want it to go. So we got to find a way to just get one in and then start building off of that.
Yeah, I agree. There's been a couple of chances we could have put one or two on the board, and the longer they dodge that bullet, the more you feel like you're in it. It's Kenny Kelty and Merrick on the front line. Borrud and Butler on defense. Those are your five Leafs in the ice. Borrud will play it in. Now Kenny will give chase. Back behind the net they go. Poked along. Turned over momentarily by Kelty. Slapped in by Butler as the Leafs will dump and chase again. Into the corner they go. Sent all the way around. Stolen behind the net momentarily, but now Ames able to control it. They'll look for a long outlet of their own. Gathered and stammered upon. Nobody able to really secure it. And into the corner they go. Well, Kelty will continue it behind the boards. But Kelty will play it along the wall. Merrick tries to get it to Kenny. Kenny able to check it outside the blue line. Now Kenny able to take it further. It's got Kelty down the middle. That's Kenny. Pass Kelty, a good one. Found a sliver in there. Kenny able to feed Kelty, unable to control the pass. Now in the corner they go. It's Kenny and Kelty on the puck again. Ames controls behind their net. 6:18 mark here in the first period. That'll be played behind the blue line, now to the red, and Ames will do a dump and change of their own at the 6:09 mark. And like Coach said, the more of those opportunities, like the one they just had, they're able to dodge, the better things are for the home team.
Right. And we have our top line back or out and not against their top line. And so, can we take advantage of this opportunity on this shift?
Played off where Dorfield controls. It's the rock star. Plays it to Stern. Stern on a good outlet to May, unable to catch it between his feet, but Dunn, the racing one's there. Dunn, one-timer, back of his net. And again, that net comes dislodged. Same side, same post. The racy one found himself loose, the right-hander, senior from Ankeny. Before he could get a shot off, that thing was pointed sideways, stop and play.
Looks like the referee is calling an interference call. It looks like he's going to be calling it on Dunn, who was racing for that loose puck and then, just had taken the advantage, but gave him an interference call on a 50-50 puck. That's not really what I saw, but
That didn't stand out to me for sure.
No.
Dunn looked like he got himself free, and actually looked like the one in control of anybody, right?
Right.
Faceoff will come left and adjacent if you're looking from right to left on the YouTube screen, just outside the blue line on the red dot. Hobbs will take the draw. Warwick and May on the front line. Butler is your lone defenseman. Those are your four Leafs on the ice. On the rise pest control penalty kill. Controlled by Ames. Tap it to the red. They lose sight of it. May goes back, grabs it off the back of his blade. Turning circle move again now. That's May. The pesky one on the forecheck. Hobbs and May, the rabbits in the front. That's Butler and Warwick in defense. Your four rise control penalty killers. Leafs in all blue. Blue bruises, blue tops, gold numbers. Now Hobbs, pesky enough to steal it. One-timer. Hammered one. That'll find the net. We're going to stop and play at the 4:58 mark here in the first period. 1:23 left in the one-man advantage to the home team, the Ames Cyclones.
Right, and then penalty killer did a good job in the first one. The second kind of go around, we set it up, but we just didn't have the same flow. We got the result. They're not being able to get it through. Ames is trying to put all five guys back, trying to get it broken out to try to minimize that forecheck. And it's not working for Ames. And so we're doing a good job. We just need to continue to just play within in the dots and then keep the puck deep.
Mink and Hender are now the Rabbits on the rise pest control penalty kill. It's Warwick and Butler on defense. Those are your four penalty killers. Butler takes his man off the puck with authority at the center line, but giving up now where Ames is in control. They circle, they look. Throw one on net. That escaped the stick side. Glove side and low of Evans. Watch that one sail wide. Now Warwick engages the right-hander from Johnston. He's wrestled off the puck in the corner now. Scrum ensues to the left of Jack Evans. As you're watching this from right to left on your YouTube screen. That's Warwick. Freed up now by Ames. Now Warwick wins another battle and another. The right-hander continues to control this puck. Precious seconds being taken by Warwick. He'll kick it back into the corner again. Back they go. Now Warwick's back there again. He'll send it all the way back now. It'll make the corner. Good work by the Johnston right-hander. He wrestled a good 30 seconds off the puck. Now he'll finish the deal by sending it all the way down the ice. Get a whistle and a stop and play. Got to like that out of a penalty killer, coach.
Yeah, absolutely. Warwick was just tying up, and there was even two Ames players that were right on him. He was able to continue to battle for that puck and be able to control it. And so those are the things. Those are the little things you need to do on the penalty kill. You keep it below the goal line. You don't get it out front, and just continue to work it, and then be able to send it down on the other end.
Yeah, you don't see that little fella on the Midwest Point Streak site, do you?
No, not at all.
But when you're watching the game.
But those are huge things that happen within the hockey game. That
Absolutely.
Get the adrenaline going for the other players sitting there on the bench watching it.
That's tackled by Stern and sent into the offensive zone, where both teams will get a change. Both teams at full strength now. Ames controls to the red line. 2-on-3, they'll snap it on Evans' glove. He'll make the stop. Get an offensive zone faceoff for Ames. 3:19 mark here in the very first period of a scoreless game.
Yeah, we need to take advantage with our top scoring line out here right now and be able to kind of work together, kind of get the bang-bang passing going, get it down to the offensive zone, and start looking for that backdoor type play.
Tapped down by May, the left-hander, the junior from Valley. May ridden off the puck on a nice check by the defenseman for Ames. Dunn goes into the corner. Hobbs joins the fray, controlled by Ames. They'll poke it along the glass. It'll find the net just above the glass, just to the left of the Ames dugout, if you will, baseball term. 3:04 stop and play.
You know, Ames is doing a real nice job just keeping everything on the outside, and then they're taking lanes away, and then be able to put a body on guys, and, taking proper angles and those sorts of things. And so, we just got to continue to either use our speed. If we can't get blow by them, then we got to do an escape out of it, and then find somebody, let something open up.
Tackling one by Ames. Now they're streaming along the side. Dorfield looks to pick it up, able to get enough of it to get it to Hobbs. Now they get it to May. Caught between his feet. Back of his blade wanted to dump it for Hobbs. Unable to get there, but the inertia of both players able to force it into the zone. Problem is they did it just a bit too soon. Stop and play 2:47 first period.
Yeah, we're just not getting a bounce. We had a good outlet pass, and it just got into our skates, and then thinking it was going to continue to go off ice, and then it just kind of bounces back and holds, and so we didn't get a good flow of that.
That's Stern. He'll send it in. Senior right-hander from Ankeny. That's Hobbs. Check the top one of top of his blade. Hobbs, one-timer. Got loose in the slot. And a good steal behind the net. Unable to continue on. Dunn had stolen momentarily. Now he's back to work again. Hobbs joins the fray. Unable to free it up. Ames controls again. And with an aerial, they're able to clear the zone one more time. We'll get an icing call, a whistle, and a stop and play. 2:20 left in the first.
Yeah, I'm not sure how many more times that we can have a kind of a puck exactly where we want it, and it just has a funny roll to it.
Agree.
It kicks off, it slides off our stick, and that's just more just settling things down and being prepared and ready to go.
Kinney, Merrick, and Kelty in the front line. That's Warwick and Butler in defense. So your 5 Leafs in the ice as they move from left to right. Blue, gold numbers. Now they'll switch it up. Merrick will take the draw, send it into the corner. Now he'll tackle it again. Ames able to win a battle again in the corner. And Warwick will have to fetch it. Approaching the 2-minute mark in the first. Long outlet to Kinney, able to check it to the red line, but no further. Now gathered by Ames. They look to circle it. They'll check it along the wing. Couple good outlets. Good back check by Kinney. Now it's back between his legs where Kelty controls. Checked only to the red line. Neutral zone battles underway here. Just under 2 minutes to go. Good feed to Kelty. Taking off the puck now. 1-on-2. Butler does a nice job getting back with support. Now Merrick controls. Merrick plays it to himself. Kinney able to rush over, pick it off the line. He'll take it all the way in. Kinney, one-timer on net, steered just past the post where Kelty just missed on a follow-up attempt there. Kept in by Warwick momentarily, fanned upon. Now sent back. Now left on the red line, all the way down the blue, and behind the Leafs net. 1:23, stop and play.
You know, I think what Ames is doing, their approach coming in this game is really we're going to focus on our defensive zone. We're going to work in the neutral zone. You know, and if the Oakleys make a mistake, then that's where our offense is going to come from. So we're going to wait for the Oakleys to make a mistake to get that break. They're doing a very good job of just getting everything to the outside and just getting clear in the puck when they need to.
I think that's spot on, Coach. I know it's the same thing. A lot of guys for Ames on support, if you will, at all times thus far. Not too worried about getting anyone free. See if they can catch the Leafs sleeping for their goal. Now they control behind their own net. Area will come all the way out to the red line. Warwick will run under it with a minute left to go in the first period. He'll stop and circle. That's the right-hander, the junior from Johnston. Get all the way to Barton, the right-hander, the junior from Waukee. Unable to skate with it. Back it comes now where Warwick now gives it up dangerously in his own zone. Dances inside the zone. They're able to poke it ahead. Caught the shin of Warwick, able to kick it to the side. 45 seconds left here in the scoreless first. Ames now in a good spot in the corner. Tackle now approached again by Warwick, who's been busy to start this one out. Wants Mink. Mink to the point, no further. Shoveled in, Evans. Kick to his left. 27 seconds left to go. Ames' best rally thus far of the night. Getting it right here at the end of the first period. Like Coach says, maybe some confidence is a brewing. That's Barton. Able to free it up, poke it past the blue line. To the red it goes. Dump back in right on the tape. They'll skate in the corner. 7 seconds to go. Tapped. That's a good save by Evans. That got on him quick in the corner, 2-1. And that'll end the first period, dominated for the most part by the Leafs, except for the last 60 seconds, if you will, Coach.
Right, and I think it's the game that the Ames really want to play. I mean, if I was the Ames coach, I'm happy with where we're at in this hockey game. If I'm Scott, we're getting offensive pressure. The only thing is we're not getting that second attempt or that rebound, and then we're not finding guys, back door, or we're just late. And so those are the things that they have to fix. And then Ames, I think, continue to make the adjustment of we're going to continue to pound inside the house and make sure they don't get a free lane in there, and then be able to just do what they've been doing. Get the puck, flip it out, and see if you can get a break. See if you can get the Oakleys to pinch, and then if they do, then you can create a odd man rush. And so we just got to do a better job of shot selection, and then also be able to crash the net.
That'll do it for the first period. Scoreless first. We'll be back for the second and third. This is Des Moines Oak Leafs hockey. Thanks for joining us. All right. Here we really go. Back on. Second period in the scoreless game in Ames. 0-0. Leafs controlled much of that action, Coach. Ames with the last rush in the last 60 seconds, but as you said, let these guys hang around, especially at home. It's a recipe for disaster, isn't it?
It is, and when you let them just kind of build that confidence and continue to build that confidence. But I think, Ames is playing the Oakleys the right way. They're out being physical, that part of the game, and then they're just collapsing down in the defensive zone. They'll pick up the puck and they'll just flip it out, or just kind of, they'll take an icing here or there and get the kind of slow everything down. And for us, we're kind of, sometimes being too cute with the puck, and we just got to be able to use our speed, take it to the outside. If it's not there, do an escape. If it, or just continue to take it around the net and wait for guys. Look for that third guy high. Look for the things back door. But then anytime there's a shot, everybody's got to be ready for a rebound. The goaltender's doing good on controlling his rebounds, getting into the corners, those things. And so it's a tough task. But once you get one, right, you get that first one, then there's belief on your side. So it's just that whole momentum. And we had the momentum in the whole first period. I felt comfortable standing here watching. But as the game trickles on, if it still is 0-0 halfway through this period, now that feeling and that panic starts to happen. Like, what if thing. So, it takes one little bounce, to change the whole thing.
Speaking of bounces, it's been bouncing all over. That puck's been on its edge. It's been on its side. It's been one of those nights. That's a downhill center of the puck with May and Hobbs to his left and right. Warwick and Butler on defense. Those are your 5 Leafs on the ice as they move from right to left to start the second period. Blue Breezers, blue tops and gold numbers. Home team Ames, Black Breezers, orange numbers, line and white. As the Leafs go quickly on control. May's shot just to the stick side. Now May rides his man into the corner. Leafs look to pinch. 16:47 underway. Hobbs, back of his blade. Shoveled one. It's a nice shot, and even a better save by the goaltender. Frames looked like he'd committed himself to the right, was able to hold his glove up to the left, caught part of his arm. That was a key save for the Cyclones.
Yeah, very good save. It was a good job by Hobbs. He took it hard in front of the net, tried to get the goalie to move, and then as the goalie's moving to the right, he tried to go to the left on his backhand, which is a tough read for the goaltender. So good job out of him.
It's done on the draw. Butler forces it in, keeps it in. May in the corner, one-timer done. Wanted done through the crease, unable to get it. Now left one right through the crease again. No one there to pick up the pieces. Ames able to escape the zone. There's a perfect example of having all your guys packed in. Got it almost to the red line, and he was all alone. No one playing that high for the Cyclones on the winger side, that's for sure. Back in the corner they go. Tackled on by Warwick on a pinch. Kept in by Ames. That one will slither to the right. Evans looks to control it. Hobbs able to chop that thing out. Just past the bench for Ames, now controlled back by the Leafs. They look to try to get it going. Able to get it through. Good back check by Ames. Able to keep it engaged. Hobbs will send it back where Dunn will do some work behind. Dunn now. Back of his blade. He'll turn look. Try to beat the man through the legs. His defenseman able to do so. Leafs unable to keep it in. Icing call, another stop and play. It's the tail of the Cyclones. Pack everybody in.
Yep.
Stop them from scoring. And ice it if we have to.
Right. And then, we're just trying to be a little bit too cute. Try to, put our pucks between our legs, this and that. Just cycle the puck and kind of use your teammates and make Ames skate, right, and try to catch you and then get them out of position.
Stern in the point. One-timer tapped. Open net. Unable to gather it was Hender. Good shot by Stern. Just missed. Centering pass. No one there to pick up the pieces again. That's Dorfield. Slithers one through. Deflected. That caught traffic before it got there. Now Dorfield will play it again to the point. Slap it all the way around. Mink will be the first to engage. Slides by him on the wing. Now taken outside the zone. They're content in poking it out there. Stern will throw it right back in an aerial. That'll come off the back of the net. Ames looks to control it. Stolen to behind Mink. Wrap around attempt. Smothered on the near side, the stick side. We'll get an offensive zone face-off at the 15:04 mark here in the second period of a scoreless game and a stop and play.
Yeah, good forecheck by Mink getting there behind the net. If he was a little bit slower or just had his head up, he had Hinder come into the back door instead of just trying to stuff it. He could have just put the puck, slid it across, and Hinder could have been there for the back door open netter.
Draw one by the Leafs. That's Stern. Tried to slide one through, unable to get there. Escape the blue line, get to the red now. with a right-hander from Ankeny. Stern will send it all the way back in. A lot of inertia on that thing. That's Hobbs. Fanned upon in the wing. One-timer Dorfield, choppy one. Looked like May tried to deflect, unable to get it. Stern now plays an arrow right on net, tackled by the defenseman. And again, they work in bunches in the defensive zone. May short side. Tried to beat the goaltender to his 6 side and high, and able to borrow it. Gathered a little too much height. Another whistle. That nets off again. And a stop and play at the 14:33 mark here in the second period of a scoreless game.
Yeah, just the net kind of slid off there, and so we'll have a reset, get an offensive face-off. I'd like to see a little bit of maybe cycling it around, using each other, and then, setting up that play, either the back door or a third guy sitting high, or, if you can get Ames to commit all the way down, then open up your defenseman.
Dunn takes the draw. Left between his legs. Hobbs looks to engage, able to do so. Dunn dumps it to Hobbs. Hobbs to May. May behind the net. May will play it to the slot where Dorfield stepped up from his defensive post. Played to the corner where Hobbs now tackled, wrestled upon it in the corner. Ames quick to chap it out. They're able to get it to the blue line, now the red. Now they'll gather it and send it all the way back in, and then they'll finally enter the zone. That's Dorfield, left dangerously in front. Still there, slot, look out. That's May. Played behind Hobbs as he broke the zone. He'll take the red. That's behind Hobbs again. He'll have to wait. He'll take it wide to May. That's behind May again. And Ames content to throw it right back down and do the same thing. An icing call at the 13:48 mark and another stop in play.
Yeah, we're just kind of in a rush, and we're just skating over the things. I don't know how many times you've said, kind of went behind them, or, or we're skating past it, and those type of things. And so we just got to get things slowed down, get things to go tape to tape, a little bit better movement.
Kelty, Kinney, and Merrick on the front line. Butler and Warwick on defense. Those are your 5 Leafs in the ice. Into the corner they go. Pinched. Kinney sends it around back, where Merrick now controls. Merrick behind the net. Frees it up where Kelty will be the first to get there. Wrestling match ensues in the scrum just along the side. Butler on a good pinch. He's able to keep it up in the narrow. Warwick's there for support. Along the sides, Ames able to break the zone. Poked on a nice play by Warwick, but controlled now by Ames behind the net. Kinney the first to get there. He'll dump it to Warwick, and the Leafs will try to break the zone along the wing. Here comes Warwick. He'll skate it. Fed over in the corner to Merrick. Merrick chopped over the net. Kelty joins the fray. Butler joins the pinch. Freed up again along. Kept in on the back of the blade, where Kelty looked to fish it out. Unable to get there. Back along the side they go. That's Butler. He'll play it all along the wing. Kelty and Kinney look to crash. Kept in by Kinney on a forecheck. Freed up by Kinney now again on a forecheck, but Ames able to stand the test. Break it out of the zone. They'll take the blue on a 3-on-2. They'll take it wide on the left side. 2-on-2. They'll play a low 1-on-goal. Kick to the side by Evans. Back behind the net they go. Center and pass, a beauty. They got Evans over the stick side, the right side. And just like that at the 12:27 mark here in the second period, turnover from the Leafs behind the net results in the Ames goal. 1-0 home team, the Cyclones.
And that's what Ames is going for. Just play solid defensive zone, get it down, and wait for the Oakleys to make a mistake. And we were turning the puck over. We were kind of chasing it around. We left kind of opening there in the top of the circles, and they found him a nice shot. And so now we find ourselves down 1-0. We got to get ourselves back in a groove and respond.
Ames controls it now, able to kick it to the blue line. Cern will send that in. Screamer just right near his bench. The Leafs look to pinch. That's Mink. Dorfield steps up, unable to keep it in. Now Stern able to come over with support to keep it in. Or Hender joins the fray in the corner. Dorfield now presses along the wing. Gathered and controlled and sent back by Mink, but again, not a lot of real good chances. Hender dances, looks, short side. Caught the goaltender in the belly. Freed it up, stop and play, 11:56 mark here. Home team Cyclones up 1-0 on your Des Moines Oakleys.
Yeah, and we need to get those shots and be able to, not to pick the corners right there. Those are tough corners to get, especially at that angle. And a lot of it is you shoot for the left side, pad, see if you can get a rebound out front of your head. Barton going down on that back door side. So, just a little recognition there.
One-timer done. Looked like it caught the net, actually caused the side of the net. Hobbs shoveled it from behind. Hobbs back to work again. Hobbs unable to control it. Poked where Stern looks to keep it into his body. Confrontation ensues just outside the blue line. Dunn's involved in it. Ames able to break it out of the zone. Good confrontation by Dorfield. Ames continue to be persistent, forcing it into the Oak Leaf zone at the 11:26 mark. They look very game. Aerial. Just step quickly. Set down by the Ames defenseman. Able to set that puck down in the zone. Back of the blade. Extra pass by May. Shovels. Look. Short side. Right through the crease. Hobbs. Backhanded. They went to the stick side and low. Played along the wing. Wrestled and confronted by Dorfield. Tapped to May. One-timer. Awkward bounce. Almost found its way through. Just under 11 minutes here in the second. Ames leads 1-0. Played along the wing. Dorfield again forces the issue. Hobbs now will go fetch it. Playing aerial just right off the Oak Leafs bench. Where May controls along the side. That's the junior from Valley. Joined by Dunn. That's a left-hander, the senior from Ankeny. Butler. The big fella dumps it in. May goes to work behind the net. It's between May's feet. Now flipped to the net in duress. To the right of the goaltender from Ames. We're going to stop and play.
Yeah, right now, it's kind of a good offensive flow, but Ames is doing a good job just keeping everything to the outside. We're getting behind the net. When we try to get to the front, they're just collapsing on anybody out front. So we got to know that and recognize they're going to collapse, and then your D are going to be open.
Kelty American Kinney on the front line. That's Butler and Warwick on defense. Your 5 Leafs on the ice. Now we got a breakaway. Giving up in the offensive zone. Evans left to stand it down. That'll go into the net. Send it off its kilters. Stop and play at the 10-16 mark.
Yeah, we should have a face-off on the outside of the zone. With the Ames player being able to taking it off the net. It looks like they're going to call it in the inside the zone.
Huh. Leafs will have to break the zone then. Face-off come to the right of the goaltender, Jack Evans. Kelty will take the draw. Tap to the point. To the wing. They'll send it behind the net. They'll send it into the corner. A lot of standing and watching here. Back again. Butler wrestles with his man. Confronted by Merrick. In front of the net, now taken. And given up on a nice pass, and Kinney now has it on the red line. He'll enter the zone. Kinney dump pass. Hender. Flipped into the air. Good look by Kinney. Pass just thwarted at the end. A shot by Hender. Played into the corner. Kept in on the point. Steered to the side. That's Hender. He'll pinch again. Leaves it in the corner. Tried for a give and go. Taken off the puck. Was Mink. Stern looks to press. Is unable to do so. Gathered now sent to Stern. Inside the blue. He'll take the red and he'll send it in. Hard off the glass as the Leafs will go to work on a dump and change of their own. Corner they go. Stern pinches. Able to keep it in. Freed up, Barton joins the fray. Now Hender able to pluck it free. Goes to work in the corner. He's taken off his wheels. Back they go again. Pinched in along the side, and good play by Stern, but broken out. Now Ames has got numbers if they hustle. They'll take it wide to the right. Wide open look. Stop pop in the corner. Tackled and sent aside. They'll pinch it in. They're still there along the wing with more confidence and more control than they had definitely in the early going. That's done. Left-hander. Centering pass. Wanted Barton. Just missed his man. And back comes Ames. This is the kind of turnover they're looking for, isn't it, Coach?
Yes,
those long bounces. Steered into the corner. Storfield. Played to the wing. To Dunn. Right on the tape of Hobbs. Hobbs along the wing. Hobbs, short side. Almost found room. Unable to get there. Kicked by the Ames goaltender to the side. Got a whistle. Some loud ruckus, if you will. And a stop and play at the 8:17 mark here in the second. Midway point.
Looks like they were talking about too many men on the ice. As I right now count, there's 6 out there. So I think that's what the Oak Leaf coaches were talking about, that there should be, a penalty. And it looks like the referees got it. So it looks like we're going to be able to go on a power play. So an opportunity for us to be able to take advantage. We need to take advantage of on this power play, get some quality shots and look for some rebounds. You don't have to do anything pretty, just get things towards the net.
Dunman and Hobbs will be on the front line. Cougar joins the front line. Hobbs and I'll jump into a defensive spot with Warwick. Cougar, the sophomore, will jump into a wing spot, and those are your Ankeny Autobody power play participants. Get 2 minutes on the clock at the 17 mark. Right at the midway point, Ames leads 1-0. Leafs controlled much of the first period besides the last 60 seconds of that first period. Second period been much more even. In fact, there's been times where Ames looks like they have had some control. Got that 1-0 lead, like Coach says. Got some confidence, playing a little downhill hockey now.
You get some confidence, and then all of a sudden when you have that confidence, it just drives you more. And it almost looks like Ames wants this game a lot more than the Oakleys do. And so it almost looks like they were looking for tomorrow night rather than focusing on just taking care of business here.
Hobbs plays the point. It's the right-hander from Dowling. Sails one through. Still there. Done on the doorstep. Looked like the rebound existed for a split second. Not long enough for Dunn, the racing one, to get his paws on it. We'll try it again. Same spot. Offensive zone face-off. To the left of the goaltender. It's Dunn. Wins the draw. Poke to Hobbs. Looks like a repeat. Deja vu. Back in the corner. It's Warwick. To the corner. It's Cooker. Behind the net. To Dunn. Circles. Looks. 1 minute 40 seconds left on the one-man advantage, the Ankeny Auto Body power play. Cooker to the point. To Warwick. Chopped through. Still there. Last ditch effort by Dunn to get a stick on it. Unable to gather it. May. Circles. Still in front. Leaves slicing. Dicing. Unable to get the stick on it to finish that thing off. Ames wins a big battle there. Looked like they were in much duress. Now Hobbs will control. He'll quarterback. Here comes the captain, the right-hander for Dowling. Take the blue. Play it behind his man Dunn. Chipped into there. It's coming right our way. Just on the net at center ice. Minute 8 left to go in the one-man advantage. 7:25 left to go in the second period. 1-0 Ames. Offensive zone face-off. Dunn will take the draw. May and Cooker to his left and right. Hobbs and Warwick on defense. Those are your 5 Leafs on the ice in the Ankeny Auto Body power play. Hobbs tees one up. Lost sight of it momentarily, did the Ames goaltender. Drop between his legs in the 5-0. He's able to smother it. Try it again. Same story.
Yeah, a lot of the shots that he's facing, he's seeing all the way into him where he's able to control it. We just got to get some traffic or shots that are going to create some rebounds.
Hobbs to the wing. That's May. To Dunn. Behind the net. Dunn will play it to the point to Warwick. Warwick will slide it off the boards to Hobbs. Will take a post in the middle. Hobbs throws it through. Got a rebound he wanted. May unable to control it. Leafs will try that little fella again, I think. To the corner. Hobbs. Sending a one-timer. What a pass by Hobbs. All the way through the zone to a crashing Dunn. And the Ankeny Senior has tied this thing at 1 apiece.
And that was the first time tonight that we saw, basically a tape to tape to tape passing. And that's what we're accustomed to seeing. That's what we need to see. Perfect play. Warwick down to Hobbs, and the goalie's coming to set up, and we get a quick, cross-ice pass and a quick shot. There was no setup. It was just we're going to put it on net. The goalie doesn't have time to recover for that. And so hopefully this is the key to our engine that gets us started and get going.
Great feed from Hobbs to Dunn. 1 apiece. Just at the midway point, just past it, 6:47 mark here. Second period, that's Barton. Dances the Waukee Jr. Barton shovels it in. He wanted Mink. He's got control back of his blade. Barton wanted Mink again now, broken out by Ames, and they'll get the blue line. Try crossing it. That was good play by Hender to keep that thing from going any further. Mink forced to gather his stick, get back on defense. Here he comes. Sent into the corner. Tackled on by Warwick. Played by Hender. Softly to Mink. Mink off the boards. Played to the defenseman for Ames. Back along the red line. Must have him chucked into the air, and the Leafs have to dig it out again. 6:03 mark here. 1-1 game. Back by the net, left sloppily. Now picked up by the Leafs. Look to skate it. Warwick will stop. He'll drop. He'll quarterback it. He'll check it. Send it along the glass. Able to get his man free. That's Barton, the right-hander from Waukee. The junior. Played that one high over the glove side. A little 2-on-1 there. Action on the nice defensive play by the Leafs, unable to convert. It's played along the boards now. Butler with a low one. Puck still bouncing. Hender closest to it. Unable to find or gather the proximity of that little fella. And Ames is able to escape the zone. Played to the red line. This will come all the way back down. And off the boards, Ames is the first to gather it. Ridden into the corner with confrontation. Still there. Looking to gather the puck. Taken off the puck now. Stabbed into the corner. Butler looks to engage. Kelty now joins the fray. 5-minute mark here in the second period. Dug out of there by Merrick momentarily. Played now where it's controlled and shoveled back in awkwardly. Evans, that's a dangerous look there. Thing found a lot of time in the crease. Now I come back on Evans, he'll have to smother it. Get a stop and play at the 4:50 mark.
Yeah, we're right there. We're just not being smart with the puck and not getting into the safe places. We're just kind of throwing it. We're not keeping control. When we do get control, we're trying to force things out rather than just being in control of it and having our head up and moving it out.
Kick to the side by Evans. Stern looks to get it out of there. Unable to do it. Yeah, we're just taking whacks at it in that defensive zone a lot of the time right now. They credit Ames with some of that good, hard physical forechecking, though, too. That's to May. He'll dump it in. That'll get into the corner. Ridden now, taken off the puck. Everybody's lost sight of it except for the defenseman for Ames on the point. Now Hobbs has got a chance in the slot. He looks. Tries to dance. Taken from him along the wing. Poked over Stern. One-timer. That caught traffic. Might have caught the back of May. Back where Hobbs will play behind the net. Sailed along the boards again. Pinched by Stern. Unable to keep it in. Forced on through by the Ames winger. Now Dorfield looks to pick up the pieces. Behind the net, Dorfield goes. Able to play in the corner now into the air. Now past the blue line. Where Dunn controls. Good tip by Dunn. The racing one goes to work the left-hander. One-timer. Wanted Hobbs. Trying to return the favor from the first goal. Now Dunn's got it again. That caught the goaltender in the glove. I don't think he knew where it was until the bitter end of that one. Stop and play, 3:36 in the second.
Right, and Dunn had an opportunity to be able to shoot that puck. If he comes up a little bit lower, he might get a little bit of rebound and even crash. He also had Hobbs there on the left side, where if he slid it over, he might have been able to have a backdoor goal.
Zimmerman, Goodnow, and Cooker on the front line. Butler and Warwick on defense. Those are your 5 Leafs in the ice as they move from right to left. Unable to pinch it in. Now they'll take it all the way down. Got it on the wing. Able to set up. One-timer. Good one. Just caught the blade of the center for Ames. Unable to convert on it. Warwick with a nice back check. He's able to take it. Cooker joins the fray now, just over the left shoulder of Evans. Now Cooker will skate it. Plays an outlet. Tapped in furthermore by Goodnow. The race car, first to the puck. Zim, the right-hander. Played to the point. Warwick. That'll catch the net behind the goaltender for Ames. And we'll get a stop and play. 2:51 left in the second.
Yeah, this Ames team is kind of a feisty team tonight. They're, looking down into our defensive zone. Usually it's our defensive players who should be pushing around the offensive guys in front of the net, but it's Ames pushing our defensive guys around in front of the net, and trying to get position. And so we need to win those 50-50s and body placements.
We're not winning enough of them now, are we, Coach?
No, we're not. And we got to get this under control and using our body position to win some puck battles.
Mink behind the net. The right-hander from Hoover. Stops in the back of his blade. Looks to set it up on his forehand. One-timer, Hender. Caught the defenseman in the shin. Turn, spinning move by Barton. Unable to gather it. Get it. Hender swats it in, keeps it alive. Barton now on the wing. Checks into the corner to Mink. Mink will run that thing down. He'll stop. He's trapped along the boards. Back behind, he tried to get it to Hender behind the net, unable to do so. Ames able to get it to the point, but no further. Warwick now plays it in. He's confronted. And a good check into the corner. That'll escape his paw, and Butler will have to pick this one up at the 2-minute mark here in the second period in a game that's tied at 1. It's Butler. Plays a hard one off the glass to center ice. He'll have to try it again. 1:45. It's Butler, the left-hander from Valley. And the stick of Barton. Given up on the red line. Sent back in along the wing. Shoveling past corner, look out. Evans lost sight of it. Couldn't get the stick on it. Ames unable to keep it in. They'll skip over the defenseman, come right on goal. Able to kick it aside to 1:23 left to go in the second period. Play to the wing. Here they come. Take the red. They'll take the blue. Offside Ames, stop and play. 1:14 in the second, 1-1.
Yeah, we had Butler go down behind the play a little bit ago and still kind of out down there in a little bit of pain. Not sure why the referees did not blow it dead when we had control of the puck. Usually, if we have control and our man's down, they'll blow it. If Ames had an opportunity with the puck, they would have, but they didn't blow it. And then Ames got caught offside. So fortunate for us. I'm not really sure what happened. Hopefully the big guy's all right.
It's Levi Butler, senior from Valley, left-hander, the big fella. On his way to a lacrosse scholarship out west.
Wow.
Good athlete.
Yep.
Good kid. Comes from a good family. One of the team leaders here in more ways than one. Inspirational and then some. Taking his time getting up here. Don't want to speculate. Minute 14 left to go in the second.
Yeah, and with the minute 14, we need to get out of here. Either where the game is at right now or tied. Get back into the locker room and readjust and get things going for that third period and finish this thing off the way we know how, because we need to play. Not to look ahead. We got to finish this period. But if this is the way we're going to end up playing going into tomorrow night, we're going to play much better. So we better get it figured out here between now and the end of this game, and just finding each other and getting shots and looking for those high quality back door. Just a little bit of hustle. We got to out man and out hustle Ames in that third period.
Butler was able to free himself up, get to the bench on his own, but very gingerly to say the least.
And I know a week ago, or maybe it was 2 weeks ago, he took a shot to the foot, and I know he was injured there. I don't know if maybe something happened to re-aggravate that foot or not. But hopefully he can get checked out, get back on his boots, and ready to go.
Face-off will come left and adjacent to Jack Evans just outside the blue line. Won by the Leafs, controlled by Dorfield. Ariel got Hobbs in the back of his blade. Hobbs stops, pops, got him. The captain stopped, surveyed, popped it, and just like that, 2-1 lead for the Leafs. 1:06 left to go in the second, courtesy of Captain Hobbs.
Yeah, at this point in the second period and going into the third with just a minute left is a huge momentum shift and nice to go into the period with. So hopefully we don't do anything to let that momentum go back to Ames. But if we get another one in this next minute, that's huge going into the third.
Good composure by 36 to stand there, pick a spot. So many people want to fire that thing. Plucked his spot, set us up by one, right when we needed it the most. 52 seconds and counting here in the second period. And a testy one to say the least. Leafs looking to break the zone. That's May. Ariel, and that's a good one to Hobbs again. Hobbs stops. That drives that one over the top of the net. Dunn crashing now. May jumps up. He's able to grab it. Back of his blade front, stops, looks, plays behind the net to Dunn. Dunn, strong pass to Stern. One-timer, Blazer, caught May. Still in front. May tucked it. Ooh, off the back of his blade. Good late effort by May, the junior from Valley. Just barely missed it. 20 seconds to go, and the Leafs have the pedal to the metal right now. Run Hobbs again. That's done. Tried the short side, unable to get there. Still racing for it. 10 seconds. Stern. He'll tee it up again. Awkward. Juicy one. Still there. Tucked in. Amazing there again. Taking a swing at it. Refs forced to jump in. Stop that thing from escalating. 4 seconds to go. Boy, after the Butler injury, looked like a team playing with fury, didn't it?
But that's what we want. That's what we should be doing from the very start of the game and from throughout this whole game is just that kind of pace. And when you're playing against a team that is 1-11 on the year, you start overlooking them, and you think that it's just going to be given to you, and you have to actually go out and earn it.
Absolutely. Since the Butler injury, Leafs playing with ferocity. 2 seconds again. Strong when they play on the net. Kind of a bad time, if you will, for this period to come to a close.
Right.
Looked like we found a different level here momentarily. Dunn will take the draw. Borrud, Hobbs, May, and Warwick. One-timer, able to free it up. And that'll be the end of the second period. But not before the Leafs come back with 2 goals of their own. They're able to take a 2-1 lead into the locker room with 1 period to go.
Yeah, and that's a huge time for us to get another goal with a minute to go in the period. Just a little bit of momentum, and then that last minute, just the flurry and the determination that we were having, for that last minute needs to lead into the same thing in the third period. You got to have that same determination and continue to skate hard, because that's what it's going to take for that game tomorrow also. So, finish this third period so we have something to build off of, and ending this game on the way we know how.
We'll be back for the third and final as Des Moines Oak Leafs hockey. Okay, here we go. Back for the third and final period. Des Moines Oakleaf, Ames Cyclones. Oakleafs lead this one 2-1 as we start the third. It hasn't been easy, has it, Coach? Had to fight back, take the lead late in the second.
Not easy at all, and not easy to get into kind of the offensive flow when they're just packing the box and packing the house down there. We just got to be able to have quick shots, and you got to move the puck quick and looking for the back door things. Ames has done a very good job of just taking the body and just kind of pushing us around a little bit. So hopefully we come out in this third period and take control of kind of how we finish the second period.
Be done. Hobbs and man the front line. Bullard and Warwick on defense. Those are your 5 Leafs in the ice as they move from left to right. Blue Breezers, blue tops, gold numbers. Ames comes back at you from right to left. Black Breezers, white tops, and orange numbers. In a 2-1 game in favor of the Leafs. This is Hobbs. Right away, shot to the belly. Getting the offensive zone face-off. Good quick rush by the Leafs. Get to attack from their offensive zone here to start the third.
Yep. And not sure what happened to Butler, but I think he's out for the remainder of this game. We'll get updates before tomorrow, but Bullroot's going to step into his spot. So another big boy coming to bring some heat.
If you're looking to replace a man with size, you've found a man to replace a man with size.
Right.
Bullroot's a big kid of his own stature. That's Warwick. Taking off the puck on the goal line there. Evans thought about it for a second, tried to kick it free, held it for just a bit too long. Ames able to draw off offensive zone face-off. Just underway here in the third period in a 2-1 game. Goals by Dunn and Hobbs for the Leafs. Face-off sent into the corner. Now played off the glass, almost had Warwick free. Momentarily now May will try to skate it. We'll bring it all the way back down this way.
Yeah, they're playing a little hot potato with their hands, and that's not allowed here in this game that we play here. So we're going to reset and get a face-off and hopefully be able to get a good transition into the offensive zone.
Face-off comes just outside the blue line, left and adjacent. Forward tried the long outlet, come right on net. We'll let it slide all the way back in nice and calling a stop and play. A lot of stoppages early here. 2-1 lead for the Leafs. Ames has been more than game here tonight. Just like they were last time, Coach, except for the 1-goal leads lasting even longer. They're taking it later into the night. Leafs could really use this third goal here to break this thing open. That's Hobbs to Bullroot. Back to Hobbs, now taking the red line dump back in. Warwick looks to control. Leaves it behind the net to Bullroot. Bullroot will skate it. Giving up on the red. Back they come. Delayed offside, they'll have to turn the circle, and the Leafs will come from left to right. All blue, that's Warwick. He'll skate it. He'll continue to skate it. Leaves it for Dunn. Slot, Dunn. Leaped awkwardly over the goal. Hobbs plays behind the net. Stolen again. Now another stop and play, and I think the Leafs are going to go on the one-man advantage, aren't they, Coach?
Yeah, on one-man advantage on a hook and call on Ames, and so we'll have, our top line was out there for about a minute and a half, so I'd imagine that looks like Scott's going to go with the number 2 power play probably for about 30 seconds or so, and then get our number 1 back out there. Perfect opportunity to get our third goal here if we can.
Barton will center the puck, Mink, and Hender to his right and left. Stern and Dorfield on defense. These are 5 Leafs on the ice. Slot, timer. Barton turned around, unable to finish it. Sent by Mink to Hender. Now into the corner they go. Abe's able to free it up. Along the wing, tumbling is Hender. Puck sailing into the air through our blind spot, where Barton's the closest to it. They tuck it behind Barton. They'll continue work now behind their own goal, trying to break the zone. Leafs forechecking. Back they go. Freed up for Mink's the first to get there. Mink turns, he'll pirouette, try it off the back of his blade. Found an official along the way, given up behind the net where Hender's there. Back behind the net they go, that's Mink. Asking for it is Stern. Stern, try to wrist her through, and now he's got to hurry. As Ames looks to pick him up and put him down. 1 minute and 11 seconds left on the one-man advantage. Leafs would like to get the other unit in here, Coach, I think, as soon as they can. Minute to go in the one-man, the Ankeny Autobody power play. Leafs able to control it. Skated now sent along. It'll be passed outside the zone. And all the way back down. We'll get Nysen calling a stop and play. 52 seconds left in the one-man advantage.
I guess that was one way to get our top unit back on, is to get an icing.
Ice it.
But I don't think that was intended. It was a pass, but we were making a change, and nobody could touch us, so we didn't want to get an extra man on the ice. So we get a face-off here and work it down. We got 52 seconds left, so enough time for us to be able to work it.
Tapped into the corner now where Hobbs controls. There comes Warwick. He'll quarterback it. Leafs want to get a couple shots in here before the sinking out about a power play comes to a close. That's Hobbs in the red line. That's a good person to start with. Back of his blade front. Hobbs, slot. Over the net it went. Rebound came all the way out to the wing. Pinched in by May. Not enough to keep it in. And Ames wins another battle. And if Ames can get out of this one unscathed, 24 seconds to dodge, that's going to be a mighty, mighty boost for them with just under 14 minutes left to go in the whole game. Hobbs circles. Wanted to leave it for May. Unable to get it to May. To the point. Warwick. With Dunn crashing on the backside. That darn net is off. It's kilters again. Another stop and play. 6 seconds to go in the one-man advantage. It's kind of becoming a little novelty, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a little. That's where it gets kind of frustrating, is when we continue to kick off the net. You know, it just slows everything down. Everything's got to be reset. Got to reset everything up, and so I guess that's one way to kill the penalty.
Dunn on the draw to the point to Hobbs. Kicked outside the zone. Poked in by Cooker. Controlled by Ames to the red line. Both teams at full strength. Least able to get absolutely nothing going on that power play, and that would have been a good time. Here in the third and final to distance themselves, unable to do it. They'll have to do it the traditional way. And it'll start with Hobbs in the corner. Hobbs ridden off the puck on a nasty little check. Trapped in the corner on a good pinch by Stern. Hobbs is there as well. One-timer sails into the corner. Leafs will get a change. Names look to escape the zone. They'll get the blue. They'll get the red, and they'll ask for the blue, and they'll get that as well. Throw it inside. That'll sail to the left of Evans, on the glove side. Snared by the Ames winger. Now given up. Back come the Leafs. Got numbers if they can hurry. Pass just missed to Kinney. In the corner. Tackling Kinney. Able to force it free into the wing. Stern looks to pinch. Unable to get there. Back comes Ames at the 12:37 mark. Play to Dorfield in the corner. Off the back of his blade to Stern. To Kinney. He's able to get outside the zone. Here comes Zach Kinney, the junior from Johnston. Kinney. Slot. Kelty. Good look. One-timer. Boy, Kinney put him on the doorstep, and Kelty had a nice shot. Good save by the goaltender for Ames. Best look in a while for the Leafs coach.
Yeah, and I think that was a perfect play by Kinney. You know, he drew the. Once the defenseman committed to him, he was able to then just slide it out to Kelty. And I think if Kelty would have just took the shot right away rather than trying to handle it and pick his shot, if he would have just shot it, I think he would have a better opportunity, or it would have been another rebound because the goalie would have been ready for it.
That's Mink behind the net to Hender. Plays it high along the glass. Just past Mink. Now Barton goes into the corner for it. Back of his blade. Sent back where Mink looks to control. Mink pinches. He's trying to get some dirty work done below the net and along the wings. Ames able to thwart it out. Able to continue to get it out. Last ditch effort by the Leafs to keep it in. And they will keep it in from the corner stick of Mink. Mink finds the open man Borud. Taps it off the back of his blade. Gets it low. To Barton behind the net. Just not enough to get to Mink. One-timer Hender, who'd stepped into the slot and found a juicy one. Unable to get there. Leafs having some more opportunities here as of late. Not enough to pay dividends. Really need to get that distance maker. Now here comes Ames, and they got numbers. Evans forced to knock that one down, smothered. We'll get his offensive zone face-off for Ames in the stop and play. The 11:23 mark here in the third and final.
Yeah, and I thought, down in offensive zone, I thought Cade, coming in, kind of been on the bench for a long period of time and just getting some playing time in this third period. So they've done pretty well on the blue line, kind of holding things in and making good plays. But we just got caught with getting too deep.
Try that one along the wing, and that'll catch someone in the crowd. The Oak Leafs bench. Someone took a chunk of that little saucer pass, if you will.
But good thing they did, because if it hit a coach, there would be things to pay on Monday practice.
Yeah, Last thing you want to do. Defensive zone faceoff, won by Ames. Sent to the wing. Played by Stern off the glass. Hustling is done. The racy one, the left-hander, wheels. 5-hole, he got him. That's the goal we needed. The racy one done, gets his second of the night, the third of the game for the Leafs at the 11-10 mark here in the third period. The boys in blue lead 3-1.
Kind of took a page out of Ames and what they were trying to do. We just kind of got the puck, got it high off the glass and get a little trickle and get it over the defenseman's head and put it in open ice and let the race begin. And we were able to win that 50-50 puck and Dunn did the rest and just burying the puck.
The before-mentioned Dunn will center the puck. Hobbs and May to his left and right. Stern and Dorfield on the fence. Those are your 5 Leafs in the ice as they move from left to right. Goaltenders Jack Evans. To the blue. Ames able to advance it to the Ren. Play it off the glass and send it low and behind Evans to his right. Now it'll get right behind Evans. Tap to Hobbs in the wing. Hobbs continues it out of the zone. Ames will have to fetch at the 10:50 mark. Leafs look to press. Into the corner they go. Confronted by Dunn. That's Hobbs. Frees it up. Got a whistle. Stop. Don't tell me that net's off again.
No, official, I think, got May for a rough up here on the wall. So we'll go down on our penalty kill, which, you have your 2-goal lead. We have real good confidence in our penalty kill. And I know Ames doesn't have very much confidence in their power play as they haven't converted yet this year. Hopefully we can just keep it that way.
That's good. No done. Hobbs in the front line. Warwick on defense. Those are your 4 Rise Pest Control penalty killers. 10:33 left in the game. Minute 52 left in the one-man advantage for Ames, and they'll set sail from right to left in black breezers. White tops, orange numbers. Good play by Goodnow. Able to send that one all the way back down the ice. They'll try it again. They look to break the zone. Goodnow's there again. They'll tap it into the corner. Ames having trouble getting it started. Good forecheck behind the net by Dunn. Good play by Warwick, short side. Caught the stick of the goaltender and flipped into the net. Good pressure by the Leafs.
Very good pressure, and we're running the dots pretty well right here, taking away passing lanes. We're able to force them to one side and be able to step and keep the puck deep right there. And then we started to do it right there in the offensive zone. Got a turnover, and I think if Warwick would have took maybe 1 or 2 more strides and then shot, he would have had a better shot angle for that.
Kelty and Kinney on the front line. Hobbs has moved to a defensive spot. Warwick's back there with him. Quick shot by the Leafs. Another offensive zone faceoff. Minute 16 left to go. And the one-man advantage for Ames and the Rise Pest Control. Penalty killers are Kinney, Kelty, Hobbs, and Warwick. Draw one by Ames with Kelty still on it. They'll circle in the corner. Ames hasn't been able to set it up yet. They'll take the red. They'll take it wide. Behind the net with speed. They turn and look again. All the way to the point. Back they go into the corner. Sent furthermore into the corner, they look behind. Centering pass, dangerous one. Kinney able to tap it outside the zone into the red line. 48 seconds left to go. Played into the corner. Stabbed and tackled by Kinney and a good back check. Hender joins the fray now in front. Look to keep it out. Stern able to wrestle his man off the puck. Tap ahead. 34 precious seconds left in the one-man advantage for Ames. They're able to keep it in. Tap to the side. Hender looks to swat it out, unable to do so, but the Leafs will clear it with a blazer on goal. That penalty kill is number 1 in the league coming in, Coach. They've done nothing to hurt themselves so far.
Yeah, no, they're doing a very good job just keeping everything in front of them and then squeezing when they do get in the offensive, when Ames gets in the offensive zone. So that's doing a good job.
Giving up now dangerously, where Barton goes to work. Back in the corner, Dorfield is able to find the open ice, 2-1, and the Leafs have killed the penalty. They continue to lead 3-1. 8 minutes, 35 seconds left in the game. League leaders. The penalty kill. Did nothing to hurt themselves there. Outside the zone. Stern looked like he might have had it on the line. Didn't want to take any chances. Drops it, plays an aerial in the corner, and the Leafs look to run under it. Tap past Mink. Sent into the corner. They look to break the zone. Mink able to pull it out of the front of the net. Turnaround, good shot by Dunn. Pirouette got a lot on that one. Nice save by the Ames goaltender. Plucked out of the air by Stern. Now giving up on the red line. Tapped into the corner. That's Dorfield. He turned to skate it. Tried to get out of the zone, able to do so. Here's Ames. One-timer. Blazer to the stick side of Evans. Good look. They missed the net by a long ways, but they had a good look there. It's done. Played to the wing. Tap to Mink. Good confrontation in the corner. That's Hobbs. To himself. Wheels, toe drag. Tried the low side. Nifty move by the captain. Got everything but the goal there. Gathered by Warwick. Played now to Hobbs. Hobbs still wheeling. Now he goes down, and there's going to be a penalty on Ames, and now there's some verbiage to go along with it. They're still talking. Zimmerman continues to hold the puck. Good pass from Zim to Warwick. Short side. Glove save, stop and play. 7:06. A lot happened there, Coach. What are they jawing about?
Well, we really need to quit John. He already had the penalty called. It was when Hobbs was kind of turned and kind of got a trip. Kind of his feet taken out from just kind of a kick under. We were drawing about that. We kept John. I don't know why. They should have noticed his arm was already up. There was going to be a penalty called. So now, we lose Dunn for the next 10 minutes. So for the remainder of the game, for misconduct.
And the misconduct obviously came from something he said, right?
Yeah, keep John and saying something and what was going on. So, but there was no reason for it.
It's the kind of thing you don't need to have happen at the end of the game, and a slippery one to begin with. So Ames will be on the one-man advantage here for the next 2 minutes. There's 7 minutes, 6 seconds left in the game. The Leaves will go on another Rise Pest Control penalty kill. Again, nobody in the league's done it better than these boys. They're going to need to do it again here.
Well, we're going to be on the power play.
Oh, we're on the power. My bad.
Yeah, so we're on the power play. We just lose Dunn.
We lose Dunn.
Okay,
minutes, got it.
So it doesn't affect the team. It just basically affects Dunn and where he, being able to contribute the remainder of this game.
So check that. We're on the Ankeny Auto Body power play. Face off in our offensive zone. Kept out of the sky by Mink momentarily. Dumped into the corner. Game's getting a little rambunctious, if you will.
Yep.
Now we had a whistle.
So
and a penalty and a stop and play.
Yeah, so the Ames player was kind of skating backwards, and then Warwick was trying to pivot, and they connected feet, and what the official saw was kind of the same thing that kind of happened with Hobbs, and get feet taken out. I think it was inadvertent, but then called a trip. So now it's going to be 4-on-4 hockey for the next minute 48. So
draw in the corner. That's Hobbs. Joined by May. Leafs trying to break the defensive zone here. That's off the belly of Stern. Left dangerously in front of the slot. Shot went across the crease. Able to gather into the net. Now they go to work at the point. 4-on-4 hockey. Ames controlling in their offensive zone. Good catch, pass. Evans stood that one down from 3 feet. That was a good look by Ames. The stop turn pirouetted. Good save by the DCG goaltender. Had a big moment there.
Very good, very good job by Evans to be able to just hold ground and come up with that huge save. On a 4-on-4, we got to win this draw, and then it's all about puck possession. You got to keep the puck. You're not going to be dumping it, and don't lose the puck. You don't get knocked off of it.
Still a minute and 21 seconds left in the 4-on-4 game. The corner they go, rubbed off by Hobbs. Mink joins the fray. Back to the point they go. All the way through, dangerously. Tapped into the corner by Hobbs out of duress. Been all Ames in the 4-on-4. Back in the corner they go again. Now it slips past their fingertips and then behind the net. Look to rub it off at Stern. Swatting. Turn, they're still in the slot. They move up and play it again. Now they lose it outside the zone. self-inflicted. They were having their way on the 4-on-4. Leafs go to quick change. Able to get a fresh body in there. That's Hender, Stern, Dorfield, and Mink. Those are your 4 Leafs on the ice. Looks like we got another call here. Officials making themselves very evident here, and this time the name Cyclone will go to the penalty box.
Yeah, so we'll go on a 4-on-3 for about 32 seconds, and then Ames will get somebody back, so it'll be 4-on-4 for then another 13 seconds, and then we'll get a man advantage for the remainder, as long as we can keep ourselves out of the box and not match penalties.
4-on-3, 7 total skaters, 2 goalies. It's an awkward look. A lot of room on that ice. Stern will gather it here. Behind the zone net, a quarterback at Ankeny Senior sets free. To Hobbs. Stolen by Ames. Backdoor Hobbs will control it at the blue line. He'll turn and skate it to the red. Now back inside the blue. Hobbs looks to dance, front back of his blade. Now he goes behind the net. He'll stop and set himself up along the wing. Now leave it to the point to Stern. Stern to Hobbs. Hobbs to Stern. Stern, slot, looks, lets it go. Caught traffic, kick to the right. May's up on the puck. Still there, May looks for a tuck around, unable to get there. Now May back in the corner again. Send it to the point. May, short side. Leafs now have 5 skaters. Tried the 5-hole, unable to get there. Now steered and tackled into the corner. Scrum to the left of the goaltender. Cleared and sent out of the zone and duress by Ames. Puck's on its edges. 59 seconds left to go in the one-man advantage now for the Leafs. 5-on-4 hockey. 4.5 minutes left to go in a 3-1 game in favor of the Des Moines Oak Leafs. That's Hobbs. That's Warwick, the right-hander from Johnston. On the wing with speed. Turns, circles, stuffs. No one there to pick up the pieces. Cougar goes to work off the back of his blade. Played all the way to the point. By Stern to Warwick. That got outside the line.
That must have just, I don't know if that whole thing went out, but it was kind of a close call there. But 35 seconds left in this power play. If we just keep it down in the offensive end, maybe get one, probably got time to set things up and get one more shot, unless you want to be aggressive and then just play it like you would normally and, go in and just get as many shots as you can in the next 35 seconds, look for some garbage.
Kenny Kelty and Goodnow on the front line, Dorfield and Borrud on defense. Those are your 5 Leafs on the ice. 35 seconds left in the Ankeny Auto Body power play. Into the corner they go. Slot, Borrud's there. Chopper, Kelty, he's there as well. Stops, looks in the corner. Fanned upon, lost in the official's net. That's Goodnow digs in. Kelty's there as well. So escape the zone, come all the way back down. 14 seconds to go in the one-man advantage. Dorfield in a foot race. Sent to the side by Evans to Goodnow. Goodnow able to clear it to center ice. Just missed Kelty. Get a whistle and a stop and play. And I'm not sure why the play stopped there. Are you, Coach?
I think there was some probably some equipment issues with the goaltender, and so Ames coach kind of got to the linesman, let him know, get him checked out.
And that's exactly what they're doing. The goaltender. So let's set it up here. There's 3 minutes, 40 seconds left in the game. A mere 2 seconds left in the Leafs' one-man advantage. So that's really for naught. They will get an offensive zone face-off just outside the blue line. Right adjacent to the goal of the Ames Cyclones.
Yeah, it looked like the trainer was talking to the goaltender. He may have, he was also taking a shot. He may not, somewhere where there wasn't any equipment, but good call by the referee. Just making sure, if it's equipment or kind of an injury, just making sure everybody stays safe.
Draw taken by Hender, Mink, and Barton on the front line. Warwick and Borrud on defense. Those are your 5 Leafs on the ice. We'll try it again just outside the blue line. Be Hender on the draw. Barton to his right. Mink to his left. Warwick and Borrud will stand just inside the red line. At the 3:36 mark in the 3-1 lead for the Leafs. Third and final period. Taken off the puck is Mink. Now tapped outside the zone. There's a foot race. Warwick will have to pick it up. Able to take his man off the puck. Borwood able to control it. Borwood along the wall to Barton. Frees himself up. Leafs now go to work in their offensive zone. Pressure's on. Steered now into the corner where Hender frees it up for Mink. Mink stops. Tries to free it up. He's unable to. Tackle down controlled by Ames to get it to the blue line. They'll kick it to the red line. They'll get the other blue line and take it in wide. Steered up the putt and a good check by Borwood. Confrontation ensues now just inside. Now they're free on the slot. Look out. They shovel one. Past the glove side of Evans and Lowe. And into the corner they go. They're in their offensive zone. That's in the slot for a long time. Mink finally able to peel it out of there. He'll take the blue line. Got Hender with him, playing arrow right on goal. Caught momentarily by the Ames goaltender. He looks in circles. They'll send an aerial of their own. It's come all the way back down. They're starting Dorfield to look to pick up the pieces. Good icing call to stop and play at the 2:28 mark.
Yeah, with that little scrum there in the front of our net and kind of a loose puck, Borwood did a great job of just staying with it, even when he was on one knee. Be able to get a stick, on it to be able to just punch it out of there, so we could clear the puck. So, good job there. And Ames is giving everything that we don't need. They're putting everything, giving us all they got. So, with 2:28 to go, Ames takes a timeout, get things set up. They get another one.
Yeah.
If Ames can put another one, and that momentum shift, anything can happen in that last minute.
Then it gets tight. Yeah.
Then it gets tight. So, we just gotta hold our defensive zone. These are the type of games that I like, especially even coaching in. You get that 2-goal lead. You're late in the game. Now you got to set up the system of just playing tight hockey. Playing within the dots, and you got to play bodies. You got to be kind of ugly and dirty there and pushing guys out and win the body position. And then when we get down into our offensive zone, it's not about scoring goals. It's about not letting them get a free release and making it easy to get down the ice. So don't need to take chances. This is where I would put in our 1-2-2 formation and really make it a challenge to get it out.
Hobbs, Mean, Cooker on the front line. Dorfield, Stern in defense. There's 5 Leafs on the ice. Kept in by Stern. Used the glove to do it. This time he uses the body. Now the backhand. Stern again. Keeps it in. Behind the net it goes. Ames will try the other side. Weren't having any luck on the Stern side. Flipped into the net. Stop and play. 2:12 left in this game.
The other formation you can run is, just pressure with one guy, have one guy in the middle, so you have somebody who can go left or right on the direction that they're going to go with the puck, and then they have 3 guys back, so you at least have everybody back, and you're not giving any odd man rushes.
That's May, the back of his blade. Giving them now behind the net. Cooker with confrontation in the corner. Gained and controlled by Ames. Inside the blue line. Good tip by Dorfield. Now he's got it again. Dorfield sets it to the red line. Leafs look to shovel it in. Sent to the point. Kept in on the feet of May. They tap it to the red. Tapped back to the red by Dorfield. Leafs will be content with some neutral zone hockey here. Minute 40 left to go in this one. Set now. Now they're free on the corner. One-timer Evans. Got a pretty good look at it. No rebound. Stop and play. It'll be a defensive zone face-off for the Leafs. Minute 28 seconds left to go in the third and final period. Leafs lead 3-1.
Yeah, and I would be communicating to our players. You get to control the puck. You get to that red line. If you don't have numbers, you're getting the red line, getting it deep. Make games use the whole ice. Make them set up. Make them break it out.
Kelty will take the draw. Between his legs now poked into the corner. Hobbs on that aerial. Unable to get it free. Scrum ensues just to the right of the goaltender, Evans. Tackled on, sent to the point by Kinney. Now trapped along the wing. Confronted by Hobbs. Minute 9 seconds left to go. Kelty joins the fray. Scrum to the right of the goaltender, Evans. 5 men there. They free it up behind the net. Send it back into the other corner. Tackle not controlled. Stabbed momentarily. That one got all the way through. Almost to the slot. Ames controls along their wing. Confronted again in the corner by Kelty. Back to the point. Pushed outside the zone. Sailing goes Goodnow. Empty net for Ames. They go 6 on 5. 30 seconds to go. Back in the corner, that's Warwick. Sent all the way around. Slot right there. Good look, just couldn't find it. 28 seconds left in counting. As the winger goes sailing. 6 on 5. Ames has pulled their goaltender. Seeing if they can cut into this 3-1 Leafs lead. They're going to have to act quick. 18 seconds to go. Sent into the corner. Warwick's got it. 12 seconds. Stabs it behind the net. Joined by Kelty. In the corner they go. Trying to free it up again. Still in front of the net. That's Warwick now. He'll stop, pin it along the wall, and call this one good. Leafs lead or win this one 3-1. The pesky effort by Ames. Pretty good close there by the Leafs.
Yeah, pretty good close there, and just making sure that we're just keeping that puck to the outside, nothing in front, giving up anything that's going to be a dangerous puck for Jack. But no, a pesky Ames team coming here for a good fight, for tonight. But looking on, it was a huge 2 points that we got to continue to have and get from the teams that we're supposed to. So we did let that one slip away, and now we can go back to the locker room, get undressed, and then focus on the big game tomorrow against Waterloo, which we're going to have to play much better than what we did tonight. And I think having this game and be tight like this, I think the players and the coaches are going to realize that. And I think that's what they're going to talk about. We got to play much better, boys, if we go to Waterloo and win that one, take one from Waterloo.
Yeah, so the rivalry game didn't let us down. Ames never lets us down when we come into this arena. Leafs able to get out of here with a 3-1 win. They'll be back in action tomorrow against Waterloo. Stay tuned now. The JV action is up next. Ames Cyclones, Des Moines Oak Leafs. Stan Kinney signing off with Andrew Wade. We'll be back for the next one in a few minutes.